To get the list of all the worksheets, now all you have to do is type transpose and provide the parameter as sheets. And there you are. You have the list of all the worksheets in this file. How did this work? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Analytics Success. If you're a regular with us, welcome back. This video is on a request of one of our amazing viewers, Hank Grimes. He wants to know how can we get the names of all the sheets in an Excel file, and that too without using a macro. So here is a solution where we get the names of all the sheets without writing a macro. We will, however, use an Excel 4 macro function. Therefore, you'll need to save the file as .xlsm. And you'll also need to enable Excel 4 macros in your file options. We have these 5 worksheets in this file. And I want to list down all the sheet names here. For this, we will use a get.workbook function. This is an Excel 4 macro function and we can't write it in a cell like the other functions. Therefore, we will write it in a name. Go to the formulas menu, define name. Let's call it sheet list. And the function I will write is get.workbook 1 in brackets. Press OK. Now if I call the name sheet list, I get the names of all the sheets. The result is displayed horizontally. So if I use a transpose around it, then we get the names vertically. We see that the names of all the sheet have the file name included. Let's now remove the file name. We can use the replace function to do that. Replace. The old text is the get.workbook function. Now you may ask, since we can't write the get.workbook function in a cell, why are we writing it here instead of in a defined name? The reason is that I want to see the help for the replace function. Help does not appear while defining names. The start num is 1. And for the number of characters, we will use the find function to find the position of the closing square bracket. Find. The find text is the closing square bracket. And within text is the get.workbook function again. Close the find function. And we replace it with nothing. So a pair of double quotes. Sometimes the get.workbook function does not spill the result correctly. So to force it to do so, we will append it with nothing using ampersand t1. The function t returns the text as it is or returns a blank if the input is not of text format. 1 is not text, it is a number, therefore it appends nothing. However, it forces the workbook function to behave correctly. We will now copy the entire function and create another name. Let's call this sheets. To get the list of all the worksheets, now all you have to do is type transpose and provide the parameter as sheets. And there you are. You have the list of all the worksheets in this file. You can see that this result uses the dynamic arrays spill feature, which is available on Microsoft 365 or on Office 2021 or later. What if you're using an older version or you do not want to list all the sheet names? For instance, you may not want to list the master sheet in this example. In that case, we can use the index function. I'm going to write index For array, I will provide sheet list. And for row index, I will write the function row and give the parameter as A1. This function row will return 1 as the row number for the cell A1 is 1. We could have also written 1 instead of using the row function. The reason is that as we copy the formula down, it will automatically change the index parameter to 2, 3 and 4. This formula returns the name of the first sheet, notebooks. We will write a similar replace function to remove the file name. Let me do that quickly. And if I copy this, I get the names of the other sheets. And now have full control on how many sheets I want to list. And of course, this solution works well for older versions of Excel too. That's it for this video. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. And if you'd like to learn more about Excel and Power BI, consider subscribing our channel Analytics Success. Thanks for watching.